Anybody there? Can you hear me? Anybody here? Nostalgia. Okay, here we go. Nostalgia. Okay, here we go. Okay. So how's it going, man? Man, first in line. Look at this. Hello, Warfa Nostalgia. How's it going? It's going good. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Oh yes, everybody's coming in. I got my coffee. I've been feeling a little, I'm kind of random and unorganized sometimes, but this time, I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling like this is not together. And it's just olives. It's not even difficult. I don't know what's going on. Hmm. Hey, Sweden, how you doing? What's up, man? So I'm doing this here, but my laptop is over there so I can see that I'm blind. So, hey, man, that's a loaded question right there. Salam from Texas. Woo woo, the stars at night. All right. Da-da-da-da. Yes, they do. Lavina, how you doing? Let's see. Rod, PSV. Hey, bro, how you doing? USA is on fire. How you feeling about that? USA's been on fire for almost 250 years. There's always something crazy going on in the US, and right now, and I know what you're talking about. We'll probably get more into that, but just kind of let me get a little bit more warmed up in what's happening right here. Becky and Ryan, hello. Hi, how are you? Good to see you here. I want to try to get as many shout outs this time around. Marabi Ezi. Is that right? Marabi. Salam. Well, anyways, love out to Amsterdam. How you doing? Salam from London. Good to see you out here. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Oh, you know what? I got a lot of places I want to go after lockdown. I got a lot of places. Man, my life is about to get just like another 10 days and we're done with this. Fingers crossed. And I'm going to tell you what, I don't know about your life, but my life is about to go into high gear. So I'm pretty excited about that. My name is Terry. Terry. There it is. Marabi. All right. So I got it right. Good job. Okay. Thanks. Good job to me. Philadelphia is in the house. Adil Jason, how are you doing? Yes, 10 days left of the quarantine. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been out. And I'm going to tell on myself. I went out for a stroll today. No particular place to go, but it was essential because I figured out that it's not just food, coffee, water. Those aren't just the essentials. Getting out, getting some sunshine, that's an essential. And I needed that today. I certainly did. And I left and I walked and I took a stroll. And what really did me good is to see places opening up. Coffee shops, the restaurants are all to go, but I start seeing, a lot of the bigger restaurants are pulling all the stuff out. The chairs are scrubbing them down. They're pulling out stuff from the kitchen and they're just giving everything a really good cleanup. And it's not going to be much longer. It's really not. Man, I wanted to pull my GoPro out. I take it with me everywhere I go. And I wanted to pull that GoPro out and start vlogging this stuff. But, I just didn't feel like it just didn't feel like it was time to be vlogging outside yet to do that, even though I was really excited about that. But anyways, hopefully maybe this week things will lighten up a whole bunch and get out there and give you guys a little bit better idea what's happening. But no promises, but it's certainly on the brain. Morocco recorded only 3 cases. Oh, good news, Omar. Yeah, so we've literally got a handful of people. There's no sense in holding up the entire country anymore. Shinguiti? Gosh, I hope I didn't say that wrong. That was such a... enjoy. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Someone says something like that. Last thing I want to do is just destroy your name. I have a better connection today. Well, I'm sitting on the other side. You would think that over there by the Wi-Fi, the router would be easy, but I'm over here because I've got like kitchen stuff to do. I just saw a question that says, what do you think of racism? Racism is literally the dumbest thing on the planet. That is the last thing we need to focus on is what color someone's skin is and not liking them for that reason. I can't even imagine. That's just so dumb. So there's my take on racism. It's just dumb. Um, I heard Morocco's government taking control of the situation. Well, they've been taking control of the situation for 2.5 months. Uh, so yeah, and maybe they'll let us have a little bit back. So definitely I'm starting to see in the last couple of days, Rabat is finally starting to draw in that first breath and just getting ready to push it out, that whole breath of life to us, and it's going to be beautiful. That bud, that flower that we know is Rabat, it's coming up and it's about ready to blossom, and I cannot wait. Um, would you stay in Morocco after the lockdown? Well, there's legal issues as far as my visa and things like that. What's up out there to Cologne? Love to you. President for the United States? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. They may not like me very much. Um, let's see. What was I saying? I forgot. I'm everywhere, and I'm excited to see everybody. Um, let's see. Am I happy here? Yes, I'm happy. Oh, yes. Will I stay after the lockdown? There's visa issues. Gonna have to get out at some point. I unofficially I say a visa run. I need to leave the country before and come back and renew that 90-day visa that I have here on arrival. So there's that. I will have to leave, but I will come back. What will I cook now? A malama. Well, I'm going to make up some these Moroccan olives that I market and things like that, but I've always wanted to make them, so I, maybe have them for myself. Um, oh, wow. Oh, you saw. Oh, really? Um, ugh. So a white guy beaten to death by looters. Wow. So yeah, America needs to chill, but we're still in a very hothead phase. We're only like what 240 something years old. I don't math. We're still the teenager of the world. We're the teenager country of the entire world, and I have all these older countries with civilizations that are thousands of years old looking at us, going, "Were we like that when we were that young? Were we that crazy?" So yeah, America's got a lot of stuff to work out. We're, relatively the newest country. We are the new kid we're the new kid in the family, and we got a lot of stuff to work out. We got a lot of stuff to prove. We're still young and beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And there's, like every country, we've got things to work out. Uh, let's see. Lavina, can't wait for the olives, the person who hates them more than me. Okay. Never been to LJD, the city. When you finish quarantine, you can travel Morocco. You thinking like this? Yes. Traveling hurry biker. That's an interesting name. So do you bike? Is that what you do? You just get out and you just like a bicyclist? Got on the cool helmet and all the slick gear. That's pretty cool. I had some friends like that back home. Great people. Let's see. The roof is on fire. Okay. Yeah, in America, the roof is definitely on fire. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to tilt my phone and have you guys see this. You're just going to have to know that I'm cutting some stuff up. So I've got my olives here, and I've got my list of things that I need. I wish I had another light in here. That'd be great. So I've got all my list of things right here. My family's doing great. We love WWE. I am preparing Moroccan olives. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start chopping up. Hope I can chop these up from sitting way down here like a little kid at a restaurant. So, anyways, how's everyone? We don't need no water. Oh, you're going on with that song. Okay. Mosque just opened today. Let me read this from Nostalgia. Mosque just opened today. That's the best you get because people in mosque get so close to each other, which means quarantine is pretty much removed from Morocco. That's a very interesting point there, Nostalgia. It's a very interesting point. That's very encouraging. It's motivating. It's inspiring to know that if that's the thing that's going on, because yes, people are incredibly, incredibly close to one another from what I understand. I can't say I've been inside of one, but I have seen videos and pictures and such. So, all right, so in goes the cilantro. Supposed to have some of that. I think I put in way too much, but I didn't put in but half of it. All right. So I got the cilantro going in. Now it says 3 cloves of garlic, and I've got this little thing right here. This is the best thing in the world. This is a little mincer thing and just mash it through. Like I always told my kids, you give a lazy man a hard job, he'll find an easy way to do it. This is one of the best inventions. How easy that goes. I don't have to sit and chop them up with a knife. I get nice minced garlic. The garlic phase is done. It actually takes longer to clean this than it does to mince an entire bulb of garlic. All right, let's see. No churches or mosques open in Ireland yet. Oh, really? Huh. Zachariah, hey, what's up, bro? I'm going professional. That's right, Nada. I'm going professional now. When I start making the olives, that means I'm ready to start putting these out on the table with the bread before I bring the tagine out in my restaurant. All right, so you know how fluflahada. Does I say that right? Fluflahada? Hada? Is it fluflahada or hada? It's hada, I think, right? Anyways, I did not think that this would be that difficult to find. And if I was in vlogging mode and things are just a little bit different outside, it would have been a great video. Me, fluflahada. Thank you very much, WWE. This would have been a really good vlog because I was asking in French, I was asking in Darija, I was asking in English, and no one seemed to have these. And they all kept pointing to one another that they had these little chili peppers. And so it was kind of comical, and I wound up going all over the place. I finally obviously found one at Carrefour. This is the last place I was expecting to look, but they didn't have any garlic. It was really crazy. Activate the super chat. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but that's a good thing to point out, and I'll work on that. I don't even know how that works or what that is. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm not lazy. I'm saving my energy. Appreciate that. Thank you. So how's everybody? Are we all ready to get out? I feel like I'm putting too much attention on cutting up chilies and not talking to you guys, even though it's kind of why I'm doing this, just so I can, well, I'm here to talk to you guys a bit. All right, so I'm going to go light on that because the tag on this said that it was a very strong pepper, so we're going to keep this. Omar Z, my good buddy Omar, you are here. Welcome to it, man. Good to see you here. Hello from Fatima. Fifi. Yes, you need PayPal to activate super. Okay, you know what? Actually, I just did that. I'm going to start looking into that. We'll see what's going on with that super chat. That's something I never even thought about. Yeah. XY Hamza, Texas food. You know what? Actually, I was going to try to do some salsa, Texas style, because I bought some over there that I might try before this whole thing's done tonight, just to see what it's like. But I can't find any fresh jalapeno peppers, and that's a key. That's definitely a key ingredient to Texas salsa, is having those fresh jalapeno peppers, and I can't seem to find them anywhere. And okay, Omar, Anasis Akrapa. Anasis Akrapa. So that's one of his other friends, Anas, and so yes, Anasis Akrapa. So there you go, Omar. I told you I would do it if you called me out. So there it is, Anas Akrapa, not the Anas, not the guy that's renting me this apartment. No, that guy's not that at all. This is Omar's friend, completely different thing. Let's see. Looking for the paper. Is it difficult to find? Okay. You're welcome, Omar. Okay, so now what we've got going, I've got the olive oil. No, olive oil. Need to put olive oil in here. Now, I have no idea about how much a quarter cup of olive oil is, but I'm going to say that it's going to be about right there. That looks pretty good. Just enough to get everything to stick to the olives. And there. Yes, I do. And I could look like worse people. Thank you very much. Because he's like one of my favorites. And we got a teaspoon of cumin. Bum, bum, bum. Teaspoon of cumin. Oh, black pepper. Oh, you guys want to see a hot mess of behind the scenes? I hope I can put my phone back on because my tripod's broke. Look at this. Look at what's going on behind you guys. Let's see if I can see this. Let's see. Yeah. So, there's what's really going on. I've got a whole stack of crap going on back here. You know, Marabi, that's a great thing. And if I could take Omar back with me to the U.S., I would be absolutely elated. I would be beyond ecstatic if I could take him and show him and hang out with him. And I hope that he could get that time off because that would be absolutely fabulous. Okay, uh, black pepper, and that calls for quarter teaspoon. So that's about almost not enough to put in there, but we're gonna go ahead and throw it in there. I like things with lots of spice. Let's see. So we got garlic, olive, da, 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 da. Oh, my preserved lemon. Yikes! Hold on, I'm going to the fridge. Good thing this place is small. All right, so we got a preserved lemon. Thanks to Omar, he brought me one day. And it says use a quarter of this, so that looks like about a quarter. I don't remember if it's just supposed to just slice it up and throw it in there, squeeze it off. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice them. I'm gonna squeeze that lemon off in there, and I'm gonna drop them in, because it's all gonna get mixed up anyway. So there's a quarter of a preserved lemon, and okay. What's going on with the comment section? What are you preparing, my friend? I am preparing olives, those Moroccan olives, those wonderful Moroccan olives you get at the restaurant and stuff right before you're waiting. You got your tea and all that stuff. Man, I haven't liked olives since I was a little kid. And and it's like for years and years, decades, I didn't like olives. It's like one day, all of a sudden, I hated olives. And now I came to Morocco. I was like, you know what? You come in here, you have to open your mind to, no matter where you are, you have to open your mind to whatever the local cuisine, and you must try it. And so I tried these olives, and it changed my life. These are the best olives I have ever had in my life. And I'm telling you, this is one of those recipes that I want to make sure that I can do in my sleep, because I'm going to take this and I'm going to do these at home. Well, I say these at home when I go to visit the United States. I'm definitely doing that. Okay. Preserved lemons, cilantro, chili pepper, cumin, coriander. Oh, my coriander, my crushed seeds. I crushed those seeds up a little bit, so we got them in here. Dash those off in there just like so. Oh, this is all coming together pretty quickly. Coriander, cumin, black pepper, chili powder, cilantro, preserved lemon, olive oil. Oh my gosh, we're only 19 minutes into this, and it looks like I may already be done with these. I don't know. Yeah, nostalgia. I skipped over that question. I saw it. All right, so we've got these. I don't know. That's what they look like. It looks kind of like what I for a big old scoop of these bad boys. Come home and just eat my weight in these things, right? They're so good. All right, so I'm gonna let those sit for a second. I didn't get the sliced carrots. I know there's sliced carrots in this sometimes. But anyways. Ew. I need a paper towel. Sorry, I didn't bring those over here. Okay. It won't be long. We're going to be getting to the Darija. I promised Darija, and I've got flashcards, and I think you guys are going to be happy with what I've done and what I've come to do. And before, I hope the person that's watching is from three people. One is Omar. Two is someone else who wishes to remain anonymous, and that's great. And then the other is on YouTube, which is a channel called Learn Darija with Katie, and she's a fantastic teacher. What she does, she teaches online. So, I won't speak for her, but I'm betting if you're looking for some English lessons, there's the place to go. So when I can edit the description box after this video post, I will put a link down to her channel, and you can see just exactly where I'm going to learn a lot of this Darija, where I sit down and I watch these videos. So yeah, Learn Darija with Katie is one of the places where I'm learning that alongside my two friends. And it's funny because Omar is very forgiving when he's teaching me Darija. It's like I can say it a few times and he's like, he gets it. I'm American. Things aren't going to come out very easily for me. And he's like, and I'll say it a few times and he's like, Safi, it's good. It's perfect. It's good. And we move on and I feel accomplished with that. The other one, that person I need that too, but very, very disciplined in how I say the ka and the ah and all the different sounds that are very particular in this. I'm missing so much here. What was funny, Becky and Ryan? Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I gave a beggar food, and today he brought me a book. Yeah, that was funny, Simo. That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Uh, well, so far, luckily, the only food that I've given to any homeless people are when Omar leaves stuff at my door that his mother's cooked and it's more than I could possibly eat in an entire week. I do pass it. I pay it forward and I take it and I give it to some people. And so far, I've not been handed that book. That is absolutely hilarious. All right, that was so funny. I actually forgot what I was doing. Crap. Okay, it's fine. Um, let's see here. Uh, You listen to Tanaroween. It's good stuff, isn't it? That's that African blues band, man. They're like Tuareg. They're out of like, far east Morocco, and they're from way out, but they've been around for quite a while. I would say over 10 years at least. That's just a guess. But yeah, that's a good band. I don't understand anything that they're saying, but man, it's good house cleaning music. It's good chill music. And I love it. It's good stuff. Hey, peace out. Love out to the Netherlands. Officer Meccano, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Make Darija great again. Oh, look at there. The President of the United States is in my, uh, uh, he's on my live chat. Well, all right there, Mr. President. How are you doing today? Do I like Moroccan food, man? Hit. Yes, I love Moroccan food. This stuff is just amazing. I'm gonna try one of these. I don't know. Should I let these olives sit overnight in the refrigerator? Just put them in a container and let them sit, or are they just like good to go now? Are they good to go now? Anyone? Let me know. What are your plans after quarantine? Oh man, my plans after quarantine are what's up? Trying to chill. I'm not flip side of it. My plans after quarantine are to go home, see some people, grab some things, take care of some business, and then I'm coming back here and do Morocco in a freaking very awesome way. Thank you, Nada. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, okay, so the atheist, man, that's pretty crazy. It's usually, yeah, the atheists voting for Trump. Man, that's kind of. So yeah, I don't want this whole thing to be a political thread. I really don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away just for a second to grab my flashcards. Days of the week coming up. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so right off the bat, I've got one that the rest of these, look at all of these. This is about days of the week and things that I learned in the days of the week video with Learn Darija with Katie. And these are all the phrases and things that I've gone over. I know them. And I know these. But the first one, I'm having a hard time getting. What's up, Sammy? Hello. Yes, I am from Texas, definitely. Okay. So my first one is Thursday. Now, it's Khamis. I think that's what it is, Khamis. But in the video, it's spelled with an L and an apostrophe. But I don't hear the L. It's kind of like Hanut. That's why when I first said Hanut, I put the L in front of it because that's the way I've seen it spelled. Now, am I missing something? Am I just not able to slide that L in like properly, or is this how it's just? Is it Khamis or Khamis? So someone help me out with that. Okay, hiccup. Correct. Yes. Khamis. Okay, so Khamis. Okay. Now the next one is, and these are random. These are not in any order. These are not in any order whatsoever. But I'm starting to. I notice a correlation with numbers and where they fall in line with the week. Okay, so like Sebt. Sebt is like Sabbath, Saturday, seventh day of the week, right? Week, Semina. It's like semana in Spanish is week. Semana. Um, L is the okay. Okay, I understand now. Okay. Uh, Texas barbecue. I have to admit, that's going to be something that I gorge on when I go back to the States. Okay, so now let's skip to Jamal. Jamal is Friday. It's Friday. Tanin, because it's like the second day of the week. So Tanin is like two. I noticed that Tanin, that correlates with two. That's the second day of the week. Sunday, Lahed. Lahed. It's like Wahed, it's one, first day of the week, Lahed. And if I was going to say on Sunday, I would say Nahar Lahed, which means on that day, or Nahar Tlat, which is Tuesday, or Nahar Jamal, which is Saturday, Friday. So that Nahar would be on that day. Wednesday. Oh gosh, this one and yesterday I get mixed up. Oh gosh. Okay, so maybe Wednesday is the one that I'm having problems with. I don't know. It's Lerba. Lerba. Oh, look at there. Lerba. I got it. All right. Tanin is Monday. Yes, it is. Leoma. Leoma. Leoma is the word today. It's today. There's a phrase that I'm having a hard time. So if someone says Shnu Leoma, that means what is today. Tuesday, Tlat. It's the third day of the week. Tlata. Semana Jaya is next week. Semana Jaya is next week. Yesterday is Labar. Is it Labar? I think that's what it is. It's Labar. I'm going to look. Labar. Look at that. Labar. Can you see that? Or is that backwards? Okay. Semana Lefet. I don't know if I said that right. Semana Lefet. Semana Lefet. Lefet. Last week. Semana Lefet. Last week. And here's where I'm having some problems with one is tomorrow, which is Grada. Grada. Is it Rada? 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 Grada. I went round and round with how to pronounce that GH with somebody yesterday. My militant teacher, the one who won't let me get away with anything. Rada. Rada. Is it Rada? Grada? I don't know. See, Asme Rama says no. You know what, Kitchen Princess, you leave me alone. Rada tomorrow. Haha. Okay, so I've got a lot of work to do on Rada. I don't know how to do that one. Leoma, see you tomorrow. Oh, gosh. Here's one is Nishufik Rada. I'm going to leave everything Rada alone. So there's another phrase that will I see you tomorrow? Until I get the word tomorrow right. I can't. Rada. Rada. It would like be the French R sound. Okay, ra is ra. R, no, use the French R. What's the French R? I don't know. What's the French R? Knowing French, it probably doesn't even sound like an R. That's why I don't like French. So anyways, so yeah, I love the flashcard version of this. Yes, no, Rada. I know Rada is tomorrow. Rada. Is it just Rada? Is it Rada? Erada. Rada. Rada. Okay, I gotta come over here. This is my bad side. There's nothing to do with number, but it means together, which correspond to the big prayer. Nabil D. This is some good information for me to know about the day Friday and why it's named Friday. And Darija, or Juma, has nothing to do with the number, right? But it means the gathering which correspond to this big prayer, which we're supposed to gather in. Okay, so that's good to know. Right on. Rada. Is it Rada? Is it just simply Rada? Is it just like straight up white people Rada? Because I always try to put some Spanish flair on everything I do because that's all I know. Munir, thank you very much. I'm really trying. I'm trying. Rada. Yeah, you guys are getting a kick out of that. I've been able to say Rada. All right. So, yeah, I'm really self-conscious about that one now because I've been kind of doing well. Nostalgia, why are you saying no? What'd I do wrong now? Salam. Arushda? Abushda. I hope I said that right. But hello to you, Tay. Why cleaning your trout and like what? I don't. That didn't translate well at all. What's up, Vegas? How are you doing? Um, you had Rada. Right there, while you're in Morocco, you got lucky with water color rising. Yes, I did. Um, is Spanish hard? Um, Not if it's the first second language that you learn. For me, it was something that I was learning early on, and as a kid, I taught it in school, and then I worked with a lot of people who speak Spanish, and so I'd try to pick that up from there, and I'd work on that. Um, but the first thing I did was really work on the alphabet. So anytime I say the words, um, there was a little bit of a grammar study for that. Uh, I'm really not so much about trying to learn grammar in Darija. I don't know if that's even a thing. I just go with what I hear, how to say things, get the words down, and go from there. Um, so there's that. Let's see what else we have going on here. I've got olives. I'm really trying. I'm dying to try one of these. Let's see. I don't know. Is this going to taste like olives? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, these are close. These are close. These definitely do not suck, though. I'll tell you that. I did not do a bad job, but I do need to perfect it. I think there's some things that I need to sit and think about, but they're very, very, very close. And hello to you out there in Spain. How's it going? Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, those are pretty freaking sweet. I'm not mad about that. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's see. Um, Western Indonesia. You can also learn Amazigh language. That would be awesome because to be able to go out to that region of the country and be able to speak Amazigh would just be the absolute most awesome thing somebody could do. At least for me. Um, what do I say at the store if I want to get something? It depends on what it is, but I'll start off with wish and deck, which means do you have? And then whatever it is that I need, wish and deck atai. Maybe if I have a brand name, I'll come up with that. Wish and deck labid, wish and deck Hobs, Lama, whatever. So it start off with wish and deck. That's what I understand that to be is do you have? And if I say, like for me, it would be andi, which means so if I say I don't have, it would say la andi. Is am I right saying that? If I say la andi, which means I don't have, and whatever it is, uh, no gin. Well, no, I don't have time for gin right now. Believe me, when I'm doing these, I don't need anything to help me. Yeah, that would be absolutely disastrous. So, um, who's still here? What kind of information you had in Muslim before you came here? Um, that's, as far as what kind of information about Muslims that I had, I really didn't, other than knowing that you followed the Prophet Muhammad, that you went to mosques and you prayed, and that you did very little. I knew that there were, just like any religion in the world, that there's the people who represent the faith well, and then there are people who don't do it any justice at all. So just like with Christianity, Muslims, it's the same. As far as the people, you're going to have the good and bad in both. So that's really what we had. No, I don't have is mandish. Okay. Yes, mandish. No wonder people are looking at me like I'm dumb when I'm like, landi. Okay, mandish. I forget that ma puts the negative in front of the verb, and that's some grammar that I need to remember. Okay, olives or lemon in martini. I don't like martinis. I really don't. They're nasty. They're just, I don't like martinis, and to have it come in such a feminine glass and have such a classy little name, that's a raunchy little drink. I don't like martinis. They're gross. Ugh. If you have practice with kamis kamsa, rada igrada. So I think what I'm going to have to do is when next time I can, one of these days I'm going to have to get video chat with one of my teachers, and we're going to have to get that instant feedback on how I say these things like that. Angela, greetings, Runaway. Hello, how's it going? Zachariah, Muslims. Where'd that go? Dun, dun, dun. Muslims with an S, not Z. Well, I'm American. They come out with a Z. It's nothing offensive. I'm not trying to be offensive. Um, what do you think about we're going Minnesota? It's crazy. It's uncalled for. Um, Please read your messages. Okay, I'm okay. Mona Lisa, Las Vegas. I'm ready for your message. Hit me with it again. Um, up for the chat. Dun, 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 dun. We're waiting on Las Vegas to send me another message. Dun. Hey, Omar's friend, Anas, how are you? I hear you're a crappa, whatever that means. Grumpy. Okay, well, I'll come back and try to find Las Vegas's message if it comes back up. I'm sorry if I didn't catch your message. I really do try. Um, let's see. I'm learning French and learn English better for you, Morocco. Always in my heart. Um, yes, I like Moroccan. Forget French. I don't. Yeah, French isn't for me. French is not something that I do well easily. I just don't. French is something that maybe I can come along with in the long term, but right now it's just not for me. I am from the state of Texas. Kamal Ikshe? Kamal? I'm just going to say Kamal. I made up some olives, some of those Moroccan olives. Maybe try a couple of different recipes I might, but I'm really not. No offense taken, just pronunciation's sake. You're doing great. Okay, Zachariah, I really appreciate that. And again, if I say something and it just comes out very American, it's just because it's very American, and that's never meant to offend anyone. The stuff, well, I'll show you. I got about half of that. Enta, khad, khad. It's I love you. I think that's what that means. Immigrate. Oh, but the rest of it in Shuya, Besef. So there's little and big and love and you and well, you're on. I really tried to decipher that. I tried to decode that Darija, and it's just little bitty things coming along, and I don't understand it all. What state am I from? I am from the state of Texas. Mona Lisa, Las Vegas. I am from the state of Texas. Ta-da! The Lone Star State. Um, aren't you gonna watch the NASA and SpaceX collab? It's live. I'm kind of busy, and I'm sure it'll be on. I'm glad to see that something was privatized like that. There was a company that was able to step up and go, hey, I got the money. Let's do this without, let's not put the government under that. Let's do it. And that's great. But it's not the first time I've seen a space launch. I've seen them. So is it a big deal? Perhaps. And maybe in 5 years down the road, I go, oh gosh, I didn't realize how important this was. That's just on me. Never know. You expect that any way you say it, the native will understand. Yes. And what I'm also understanding is, do you put the inflection, the stress on the last part of the word? It's like the first part and like the last part have the most, and like in the middle is kind of like, am I just completely off base with that? I was in Austin last year. People from Texas are very polite. They are. They can be very polite. Yeah, Texas people, they are good people. In spite of what you may hear about them, their politics and religion, it can be a little constricting, but it's not very progressive all the time. But you were in Austin, and that is our little progressive dot in that big, massive red state. And I love my Texas. Don't get me wrong, love my Texas. Even though we don't see eye to eye politically mostly. Just don't worry about it. Like learning Darija, well, it's a little bit hard. You seem like you need time for that. Yeah, I do need definitely some time for that. Have I ever tried to eat the worm into tequila? I never got that far. I'm usually about 2 shots in, and that's all the tequila I can handle. So I've never gotten that far to to do that. I'm not gonna try to make up a story because I've never had it. Uh, Thank you, Father Wife. It's always good to be happy. Um, let's see. I've been in Austin, Texas on my last vacation. Love the people there. Love the burritos. Yeah. So you know what Mexican food, you know what Tex-Mex tastes like, anyways, right? You know how that's stuff going from the south and there. You have a friend that lives in Denton. That's very, very close to where I'm from. That's about 45 minutes. Actually, from where I was living from the last time, it's about an hour straight up north 35, right up there. And matter of fact, I know two people who just moved out of Denton. They finished up with college and they moved back to where they came from. Won't throw that hometown out there, but yeah, I'm very familiar with Denton. Go Eagles! Whoop! Uh, which American state would fit Moroccan guy most? So that depends on the Moroccan guy. That's, there's a lot of diversity going on in there. Depends on what your lifestyle is. What would you like to do? Uh, uh, let's see. What do you think about Moroccan decision about coronavirus? It's served us well. It's served us well for that. Um, they did a pretty good job, and I think that the fact that things are starting to open up, they are understanding that now it's time to start looking after the economy. We've done the absolute best we can do to look after everyone's health. Um, let's see. Love you, bro. Stay in Morocco. Oh, thank you very much. I'm Moroccan now. I am Moroccan. My name is Terry. G. Baco. I think that's how you say that. Your accent is not what we imagine Texas people to be like. They show strong accents in movies. Yeah, everything's kind of overdone. Um, Honestly, people like Matthew McConaughey, that's about as close to the accent that you're going to see in actual movies. He doesn't overdo it, I don't think. He's just maybe it's because I'm used to it, so I don't hear it that much. Let's see. Stay in Morocco. Your name is. My name is Fresh. I've been to Eswara. I can't even say the name of that town. I'm gonna have to get someone to tell me how to say that. What do I do for a living in Morocco? Sadly, you're looking at it, bro. I've saved up a bunch of money. It's in the bank, and that's what I live off of. If I don't come up with something soon, a couple of years, it's gone. My name is French. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey's pretty cool, isn't he? I like him. Let's see. What else is going on? Who wants to see what else I've got going on here? See how well I've remembered these, or what do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? You can teach English in Morocco. That's, maybe in the long term, I might. It depends on how things turn around right now. Life is about to just pick up and just take off. Not that I would ever scald a cat, but it's a great reference on what would happen if someone were to maliciously do something so horrible. I don't know. Do you have a Texan hat? It's called a 10-gallon hat, and no, I do not have one. Used to own cowboy hats, but they were never the big tall ones. But I've had my share of cowboy hats. I don't have them anymore. I have no use for them. I have no place to put them. Texan food is very nice. Burrito, chili, fried chicken. Tex-Mex food is very nice. Yes, it is very nice. So you get a good Tex-Mex going, man, you got a good combination. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Bum. Which city am I? Like right now, I am in Rabat. Morocco is hell on earth. I don't know where you're living. Sorry that your experience is that, but I can find a lot worse places on this planet than Morocco, dude. Trust me. Here in Germany, we have the shitty Tex-Mex pizza. Yeah, there's always that everywhere. We have that in Texas too. It's called Taco Bell. And they think they used to have those and they used to be pretty good, but their food just kind of went to crap. So, you're from Rabat. Oh, nice. Are you still here? Let's see. Asawira. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I agree. Hate spreader. I'm leaving that one hid, but yeah, you know who said it. You know what I'm talking about. Texas is currently Cowboys. Boy, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. I can't wait to get back to Texas with my GoPro in hand and show you all just exactly what Texas is like. Um, there are the cowboys. There are what we call the Coca-Cola cowboys, the drugstore cowboys, the rhinestone cowboys. People who aren't cowboys but dress up like it, and they have a 9 to 5 job, and they very rarely get mud on their tires. Um, yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what Texas is, the heritages, and all that stuff. It's going to be really fantastic. Um, my family, thank you for asking. My family is very good. It's kind of dangerous considering the protesting and stuff. We deal with protesting all the time. It's just one of those things. There's always, protests. That's just one of the things. But they're good. To answer your question, they're good. Everyone's safe, and they're not worried about that kind of stuff right now. Someone asked me if I have contacted Hafita, the girl that was up in Chef Shawan in the video. She was doing the crepes and makes the great coffees and stuff like that. I did reach out to her just to see how things are going up there and on Instagram. Still haven't heard back from her. So I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. I don't. There's could be a million reasons. So I don't know. But I have reached out to her, and maybe one of these days she'll get back on the internet and go, "Oh, hey, how's it going, dude?" So until then, I haven't heard. Um, I'm gonna stay here as long as I can, but I'm gonna have to go home at some point for legal reasons. But I will be back. Um, let's see. Hafida is a nice lady. She was very sweet. Do you know that in Morocco, a whole generation grew up with a TV show called Dallas? Yeah, I'm sure the entire world grew up with a TV show called Dallas. And being from Texas, believe me, we all grew up with the TV show Dallas. That was like the thing, and it was awesome. I can still hear the theme music in my head. Been in San Antonio for 6 months. San Antonio is one of my absolute favorite cities in Texas, and I would love to take you down there when I via the GoPro on YouTube. Take you guys down there, show you the Riverwalk, all kinds of things. It's a really great town. I love it. And yeah, I saw Las Vegas. You said that you've been in the United States for 27 years, so you are definitely Americanized. Let's see. Well, that's that. Okay, Yassine asked me, can I tell the difference in my own experience which food I prefer, Moroccan or Mexican? That's really tough. That's like saying, do you like, because I like them both. They're very different. They're different spices. They're different combinations of things, and they have very different flavors. So I grew up on Mexican food, Tex-Mex, so it's a part of, you know, it's part of me, and so I'm always going to have that. Last time I checked, and I think that was today, with I can't remember. It was worldexplorations.com. That Morocco is in the top 5 cuisines in the entire world. So there's something to say for that. Yeah, get her done. Somebody says get her done. Yes, get her done. And you've got that GH in your name, and we all know that I don't do that very well, so I'm not going to try. Hope to see you in Spain. Spain would be fantastic. That's going to be one of those visa run things that I get up there and spend a couple weeks in Spain, and I'm going to be a good time. Yes, definitely Spain. Um, Morocco lifestyle is marvelous. Well, I can't wait to get out and experience some real stuff. I do feel a really nice vibe walking the streets as I can get out during this time, but getting to know some of the people on a personal level, I know that this place is just going to be absolutely fantastic when we get out of here. Welcome in Morocco. No, hello, bro. Yes, no. Yes, no, hello, bro. Not really sure what you meant by that, Vegas. Um, let's see. Oh, Lavina, you lived in Spain too. Well, you're just going all over the place in that area. You're an American citizen, been living 16 years in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I've been working for 16 months in the U.S. Army as a translator. Wow, that's a pretty cool job. Oh, so the atheist is a translator. Very cool. Oh, and your daughter? Okay, so Mona Lisa, Las Vegas, your daughter's in the Air Force. Well, tell her I said thank you for your service, dear. Um, Try to find out the Peace Corps book so that you can learn. Try to find the Peace Corps book. The Peace Corps book. Is there a book for the Peace Corps? I didn't know that. Um, yeah, Becky and Ryan, are you still here? Or did you have better things to do? Probably had better things to do. They're busy. Um, let's see. Your husband follow you, and we will glad to receive you in Malaga, Spain. You know what? That would be really fantastic because I'm all about getting out there and meeting those families and just hanging out anywhere I can go. And if I can trot up to Spain and get that done, you know I'm going to be there. Let's see. Welcome back. Yes, I'm coming back to Morocco, and a welcome back would be fantastic. Oh, Becky and Ryan, you are still here. Thank you very much. Planning to go back and live I'm in Husima. I'm not really sure what that is. So, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I also learned another phrase. Allah wajib, which means that's my job. I really don't have a whole lot of reasons for saying that right now, but Allah wajib, that's my job. I think that was pretty cool. So I love learning these phrases. I just can't wait to start putting them into conversation. That's going to be the best thing. Putting those in conversation. It's a city in Morocco. Husseima? You're going to have to break that down phonetically. I don't know how. Husseima? Husseima? I don't know. You know, I'm going to say it 19 different ways wrong. So somebody will tell me how to say it. Do you miss Dunkin' Donuts and Mickey D's? Not at all, because I very, very rarely. I don't think I've had McDonald's in literally years. And I'm going to actually say Dunkin' Donuts has been a good three years since I've had anything from Dunkin' Donuts, except maybe a coffee. So, yeah, I don't do it. Husseima. Okay, Husseima. All right. Here's what I say. Shone the light on that. Okay. Husseima. Husseima or Husseima? Husseima. I'm going to say Husseima until someone laughs at me again. Okay, Husseima. Hata wajib, similar to its pleasure. Okay, hata, well, it says, it's got an L. Allah wajib. I know, and I asked them when I with that exact spelling, and they said it means that's my job. I got a lot of different opinions about this kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, so I got it. I'm correct. Okay, so Allah wajib. Okay. Papa Joe's. Papa Joe's is awesome. Papa Joe's, Papacitos, Papa Do's, all those Papa's restaurants, man, they're the best. Whether it's Cajun, Italian, Mexican, good stuff. It's got Papa in front of it. In Texas, you know you're fixing to eat some good food. What do you think about what happened in Minneapolis? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Senseless. And that's all I'm saying about that. It was horrible and senseless. And yeah. Police reform. Okay, that's all I'm saying about it. Salam from Holland. Love out to you in Holland. Okay, my family and grandparents are from Kurba and Bunjiba. I don't know where those are. My name is Terry. Terry. That's my name. You can call me Middle. You can call me Runaway. Call me Terry. How are you? Peace for you. Your bro, Sofian from France. You were visited before Mazuga. It was a brother. Yes, I visited Merzouga. Do I know you from Merzouga? Did we meet in Merzouga? Sofian? Your bro Sofian from France. Maybe we met. I don't know. But if you did, let me know. Because, man, that was a good time. I met some really great people around the fire. The people that worked there were just fantastic, fantastic people. I met somebody there from France. And the people from Germany, it was just, man, there was some good people around that. So Hada, this wajib duty. Okay, thank you, Ali Wahbi? Ali Wahbi. I think I said that right. Are the olives done? Yeah, I finished cooking those a while back. Let me show you again. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat another one because they're so delicious. And that's what they look like. And I'm going to have those with some leftover chicken that I made in a tagine last night. That was good stuff. Okay. You visited Fez. I was in Fez for one night, and I was on my way from Meknes down to Merzouga, and I needed to pick up a taxi to get me down there. It was all expense paid thing. It was pretty cool. Olives are always delicious. Yes, it is. I'm going to have to probably more cilantro than the rest. Are those olives boneless? Yes, they are. They are boneless. I just said I need olives and come to find out they already had the seeds taken out of them, the pits, so we're good. Wish you all the best. Um, if you enjoyed Morocco, that a pity that the circumstances not help people enjoy more places due to coronavirus. Hopefully next time. Well, I hope I did not dismiss you in a way that you finally gave up on me. Um, but yeah, I'm still going to be here after the Corona thing, and I'm not going to let a good opportunity slip away, and I'm definitely going to be experiencing Morocco in a lot of ways. So, to the person that their username is in Arabic that says, "Anyway, Terry, wish you all the best." I hope you're not disappointed that I didn't catch your comment earlier and you're giving up on me. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Yes, brother, because my country's original air food. What is okay? I'm not really sure where that is. Air food? Air food? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Air food. I will make it for Rosanna, my daughter. Okay. Um, how do I find the Moroccan people so far? They're very, very, very awesome. They're kind. They're polite. Your women are beautiful. Um, and I think they're genuinely just good spirited people. That there's an inner peace that I find in pretty much everyone I've met, and I have not met anyone under any circumstance that has been negative. Now I'm sure I've heard people arguing and things like that, but as far as a general demeanor about people here, it's very calm and very nice. It's very nice to be around. Um, our food. Okay, our food. Okay, so that's how you say it. So here's what I say. Well, that's a very appropriate username for you because you seem to be able to explain how to say things. Thanks for reading our messages, Terry. Sorry to ask you this, but who are you going to vote for next November? You snuck that political question in on me. Well, I don't like talking about politics. I really don't. Um, you could be a teacher. You could. You could be a teacher. Oh, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. I like Sahel. That's all I'll say to you. I like Sahel. Uh, do you watch European football, soccer? I love soccer. I love it. I think it's great. Um, I think it takes a lot more talent sometimes than American football. It gets a lot more agility, a lot more endurance. It's a whole different set of skills than just brute force and just that. So yeah, I do like European soccer. I like it, or the football, European football. Um, yes, here's what I say. Everyone, please read that. Okay. Food near the city of Merzouga, and it's only 70 kilometers away. Fantastic. Okay. Man, I got so many. I got the checklist, the item, the bucket list item, the checklist for Morocco is just growing by the week. I'm telling you, every time I talk to people, there's just new things that I'm so curious about doing. It's going to be awesome. Um, yes, I'm definitely getting acquainted over here. I really appreciate it. All right. So it looks like we are at the top of the hour, kids. And I know that people need to start feeding mouths and getting ready for the evening and such. I'll explain spirituality. It's religion from another country. That's what I see. But that's a very deep discussion that I'm not really sure how to answer that right now off the cuff. So, um, anyways, where do I live now? I'm living in Rabat, and it's a really, really great city. Could not have asked for a much better place. It's very nice. It's clean. It's modern. But it still has all the feel of old Morocco right down the road in the Medinas, the markets, all that good stuff. All right. So here we go. And if you have questions, you know what? Let's do this. I do this every week. Uh, let's go to the community tab here when this is done, and I will post. Didn't get answered, or something like that. Then, or you thought of a question afterwards, then you can put it there, and I would love to answer your questions if it's not about politics or religion. So, and if you want to talk religion and politics, let's talk about them in a factual way. Let's not talk about who's right or wrong. So there's that. Anyways, it's been wonderful. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much again for being here. Sometimes I wonder why you guys still show up, but believe me, I really, 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 really appreciate the fact that you guys helped me through this Sunday afternoon, and that I hope that I can be entertaining as on some level as much as possible. So, with that being said, I love you all, and let's keep walking each other through that quarantine, and I will see you on the next one. Good night.